One of the biggest things you want to do when going hiking is you want to be sure to have a plan. You don't want to be vague and say, hey, I'm going hiking. You need to let people know exactly where you're going, how long you plan to be gone in case something happens. They have an idea of where you are, how to get in touch with you. You also want to carry a cell phone with you in case you do have reception. Now, you may or may not have reception on the trail, but if you do, it could be very useful for getting a call out if you need help. You want to bring food and water, especially water. You want to bring more water than what you think you need for the trip, especially in the heat. You get dehydrated very easily, and you'll need a lot more water than you think you do. Some people like to bring pets with them on the trails. If you're going to bring your pet, be sure to keep them on a leash and also keep an eye out for them. They can get dehydrated as well as like to get into holes in the ground or climb up trees or anything like that. We don't want anything happen to the animals also. You also want to bring a paper map with you. As I said before, you may not have cell phone reception, so your maps may not work. So an old trusty paper map of the trail you're going to be on is going to be very, very useful. You want to be sure to wear the proper clothing and footwear. Footwear is the key. You don't want to be out in flip-flops and trip on a rock or fall down a hill or anything like that. So proper footwear, proper clothing. You want to prepare in case something does happen. If you're out and about and you do have a medical emergency or any kind of emergency like that, you want to try to think ahead and prepare for what you might need, whether it be water or some sort of medical bag or anything like that, so we can keep you safe and keep the first responders safe. We have had some instances recently with people falling down the falls or getting hurt out there on the trails. The trails are there for you to stay on, basically. You don't want to be climbing over the rocks or climbing, up a waterfall to get a better view or anything like that, because if something does happen, it could be very bad. And it may take us a minute or two to get there, being your location is unknown at the time of the incident. So be sure to stick to the trails, watch your footing. If there's handrails, use the handrails. Watch where you're going. The rocks can be very slippery, especially around by the falls. And that's why the proper footwear is important to keep traction and stuff like that. Another big thing you're going to do is you're definitely going to want to look ahead to the weather, what it's going to be doing. A storm can creep up out of nowhere and make things very difficult on the trail, getting in and out for you as well as first responders. So definitely keep an eye on the weather, what the heat's going to do, if it's going to rain, things like that can play a big factor on your day on the trail. So in summary, water is your friend, definitely. Prepare for the worst if you need to. We want you to stay safe. We want you to have fun. We want you and your family, animals, anything you take out, to stay safe. We are here to help if you need anything, but we hope we don't have to.